Good morning, guys, and happy Thursday morning. So it's our weigh-in day, and I am pleased to announce that I'm down 3.2 this week. And I really think, I'm not going to say I'm disappointed in that, because I'm certainly not. That's awesome for a week worth of work. Average is 1 pound to 2 pounds. I'm doing above average at 3.2, and I'm psyched about that. And it was a perfect week. Like, I did not eat anything off track. I counted everything. I tracked everything. I honestly am concerned that I'm not eating enough. So I'm usually a few hundred under my suggested calorie amount. And that's not including my workouts. So I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should try to eat a little bit more. But that scares me too. Because I certainly do not want to see the scale go in the other direction. That's even scarier. So I've logged my weight in my little bullet journal, and yeah, we're at 19.8 pounds total for 2017. So way ahead of my schedule, because I had a schedule wrote out of what I wanted to lose each month, and I'm about 10 pounds ahead of it. So I'm pretty excited about that. And also, this was a tough week, so I had a lot of stuff working against me, which I think if I had gone off track at all, I wouldn't have been near the number that I am. So I don't know, I feel like I'm holding a lot of water for various reasons. Also, sore muscles, I know they can retain water to help repair. So I really think that has a lot to do with it this week too. But still, very, very, very pleased. I am not disappointed at all in 3.2. 3.2 is amazing for 1 week. I also picked this up last night, so I'm going to start trying to take omega-3s. It's a fish oil supplement. They recommend 1,000 milligrams a day. I have to take one. I'm supposed to take one before every meal. Now, I'm terrible at taking pills. I can barely remember my multi-gummies half the time, but I'm gonna make an attempt. And this, I've read a lot of stuff about fish oil, and I know it's good for heart health, and I know it's good for joints and things like that, but I've also heard it's good with basically water retention, and it's supposed to help you. I don't think it's a diuretic, but I think it's supposed to just help with inflammation and stuff like that. So I'm going to look up more about it before I tell you guys a whole bunch of stuff that I don't know what I'm talking about, because that's what I usually do. Yeah, so I'm going to start with one of these. These things are freaking, look how big this is. So that's going to be fun if I can actually do it 3 times a day. Rest day today. I am taking a rest day just because I am sore pretty much all over. And I'm going to see what happens after that. And yeah, so I'm going back and forth on whether I want to get Chinese today. If I were to get Chinese, I would not get the rice, but I would still probably get 1 egg roll, and I don't know how many carbs are in egg rolls. I'm going to look that up. I think I'm going to go somewhere. So if I don't do Chinese, then I think I'm going to go to McDonald's, and I'm going to get the bacon ranch salad that I love, and maybe a McDouble in a cup, because that's kind of my new favorite thing. So I think that would be fun. And I really don't want to prep anything. My meal prep is like next to nothing right now. That's top of the list of this weekend is to meal prep. Yeah, so that's all I got for this morning. And I hope everyone's having a great Thursday morning. And I will talk to you guys later.
Hi, can I help you?
Hi, can I get the grilled chicken bacon ranch salad?
Anything else?
Yeah, can I also get a McDouble with no bun?
No bun?
Yes.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay, would you like to send me $1 to the summer house today?
Sure.
Okay, your total was $8.15. Thank you.
Thank you. A+ to the McDonald's by my work. So they gave me without the bun, and they gave me giant lettuce to hold it. Game changer. What's the meanest thing that a coworker can do to you? Drop these on your desk. Yeah, I started eating this before I realized I hadn't filmed it. So, sauteed broccoli with some cheese on it. This is kind of my new favorite thing, is to saute the broccoli for a minute to heat it up. It was frozen and then refrigerated, and then I sauteed it. I made my cheese taco shells. So this one came out really good. It is stuffed with buffalo chicken from the deli, boar's head, buffalo chicken breast. If you guys have not tried that, it is amazing. It is my favorite deli meat ever. So this one is, I kind of screwed this one up. So it was a lot smaller, and I'll show you what happened. You can't do 2 in a row on a plastic plate. That's what, I broke my plate. And it's plastic, and I should have known that, but I'm, for some reason, not that smart. And I love this plate too, because it's a very small plate. Like, it's a tiny plate. And it was my favorite to put food on. So I'm on a search for tiny plates now. Hey guys, so I showed you dinner. I want to talk real quick about the cookie clip. That's what I'm going to call it, the cookie clip. Yeah, so my coworker is kind of a jerk sometimes. I know it looks like he was being nice, but he's definitely not. We have kind of a little friendly competition going on. So it was just kind of a joke thing that he put those cookies there. I gave them to another coworker who gladly ate them and said they were good. So I didn't touch them. I mean, enough to carry them to the next coworker. But I enjoy challenges like that, and I'll tell you why. So I have read a lot of stuff and listened to talks and stuff about, well, the first one was Willpower. There's a really good video on YouTube that the guy talks about willpower. If I can find it, I'll try to link it. But basically he says that willpower is a muscle, and a muscle that needs to be exercised. So every time that you use your willpower, it gets stronger. And I completely believe in that, because I have had ridiculously strong willpower and I have had no willpower. And it's funny that you can go either direction with it. So to have something put in front of me and for me not even to question, not even to think about it, that's how strong my willpower is right now. Now, the old me probably would have been like, no one's around, no one's gonna know, I don't have to log it if, you know, no one sees me eat it, you know, that kind of stuff all goes through your head when you have like no willpower. And one cookie won't hurt, you know, maybe I'll eat half the cookie and then you end up eating the whole cookie, you know, all that kind of stuff is bad willpower. But if you have the strength to be like, I'm not eating that, and give it away, then willpower is pretty good. Willpower and what was the other thing? I guess we're gonna go with self-control. I thought there was another word that the guy used. Doesn't matter. Anyway, willpower, self-control, they're all the same thing. So one piece of advice was to treat it like points in a video game, or some kind of score. So every time that you pass up a cookie, or, you know, drive by your favorite restaurant, or, you know, think about cheating on your diet and that kind of stuff, you gain points. Like life points, self-control points, I don't know, whatever you want to call them. And it's good to exercise that and to build on that. And that's something that I'm definitely learning this year. I think I never really got that before. I mean, I could be disciplined, like in front of people and that kind of thing, and act like I was really, really strong. But in my head, I would be like, if no one was around, I'd be tearing that cookie up. And that's totally a different mindset this time around. So, I'm proud of myself for that. Also, I want to work out. I really want to work out. But, cleaning up the house and getting some things done, and I'm gonna take it as a rest day. Part of me is like, you know what, if you want to do it, do it. And then part of me is like, nah, I think the better choice is just to rest for today. We're gonna hit it hard this weekend. Yeah, so that's about it. I have remembered my omega-3s, all 3 meals today, so I'm pretty proud of that. And I did look up some stuff, and I wish I hadn't, because it was kind of scary. So I was right. It does have to do with inflammation and cardiovascular health. I mean, they say if you're taking omega-3s, your cardiovascular health should be fantastic. A lot of deep stuff about omega-3s are found in like leaves of plants. If you look at the plant, so you have the leaves and you have the seed, and the seed lasts longer than the leaves. There's omega-3s in the leaves, there's omega-6 in the seeds. This is going to be confusing because I barely understood it. But basically, the food industry, which, don't even get me started on the food industry, because if you watched Fed Up on Netflix, you'll know that I've got a lot of angst, I don't know, with the food industry. But anyway, so they have moved to basically pushing grain and pushing seed-based products and that kind of stuff because they last longer on the shelves, which means more money. So cows, chickens, and even fish are force-fed grain-based food to make them fatter, which again, it comes back to what makes you fat. Like grain makes you fat. So they're feeding the animals grain. Our meat is therefore becoming way heavier in omega-6s, and you need to have a balance of omega-3 and omega-6, and it should be like 3-to-1 or something for your overall health, heart health, and that kind of thing. All of it. I'm sorry. So I don't eat a lot of fish anyway. I will eat tuna on occasion, very rarely. I'd like to get into eating fish, but I just can't. I don't know, I can't bring myself to do it. I'm gonna work on that though. So yeah, so after reading that, not only do I want to start buying all grass-fed animal, like grass-fed meats, but I'm also gonna keep taking these omega-3s, and hopefully it does do something for my cardiovascular health, because my lung capacity is not great. So that's all I got for tonight. I was gonna meal prep some stuff tonight, but I think I'm just gonna wait for the weekend when I have more time. It's already 8:30. My husband's bowling till 9:30, 10, 10:30, somewhere in there. So I'm just gonna clean the house up versus meal prepping. I've got the kitchen almost clean, so that's all I got for tonight. So I'm gonna upload this video. Really successful day. So I did have all my macros are pretty much on point. I'm about 15 grams below in my fat, so I am gonna have a tea with my tablespoon of coconut oil, and I'm right at where my calories should be. So I'm pretty excited about that. So I'm gonna try to hit very, very, very close to my calorie number, because like I said, I've been below, and it makes me nervous that I'm not eating enough. So calories are on point, fat, carbs, and protein is on point. We nailed it. Yeah, so that's all I got for tonight. I'm gonna upload this, finish cleaning my house, and I will talk to you guys for Fantastic Friday tomorrow.